I swore I'd turn away. I tied my grief in crimson thread. It snapped the day you left me dead. Yet now the silence wants to where's your name? And peace arrives without the shame. Send off the shadow, let it fly beyond the edge where winds reply. No longer mine, no longer pain, just drifting truth and falling rain. Gone, gone, slain. I turn, I breathe, I don't regret. A shadow passed and I forget. I move like silence cuts the air. A whisper cloaked in lion's glare. Don't mistake my calm for peace. This heart was marked to never cease. They dressed me up in lace and chains, but couldn't hide my battle stains. I smile while I draw the line. This pretty face reclaims what's mine. Each soft step shakes the ground. In my silence I resound. Fury wrapped in woven thread. You won't see me bow my head. Silk can scream and fire can bend. I will fight until the end. What looks delicate is steel. I define the way I feel. Wrapped in silk, of every lie, spelled in smoke and left to die. The truths you locked in hidden rooms now stir inside my quiet wounds. They wrote me out, they crossed my fire, but shadows rise and truth climbs higher. In phantom scripts, I find my soul. Between the lines, I lose control. Buried stories in my name, but I remember every flame. You whispered less, I screamed be more. Now I'm carved into your scroll. Watch it burn. You buried stories in my name, but I remember every flame. You whispered less, I screamed be more. Now echoes bleed through every floor. These secrets never asked to hide, they're pulsing now. I wear them white, each syllable a vow I keep. Even dead words do not sleep. I'm the phantom you forgot, the tale that never lost its plot. Breathe me in, I take my toll, burning bright inside your scroll. In your scroll. Twine. I rewrite what's always mine. I'm the phantom you forgot, rising from the words you fought. Pages torn and stories sold, but I will not do as I'm told. I'll rewrite the scroll. Read again and feel me near. The phantom's voice is crystal clear. Cursed in silence, born from ire, mark of fate. Beneath my skin, the war they feared begins again. 7 blades, 1 broken vow. I rise, they fall, here and now. Sealbreaker, scream my name. Tear the sky, unleash the flame. Past is gone, soul remains. Blood will wash away their chains. Sealbreaker, no more lies. Truth is forged where silence dies. Let them beg, let them run. The storm has only just begun. Scrolls are ash, rules undone. You called me myth, now watch me run. Eyes of dusk, heart of steel. Everything I touch must kneel. Fear the light I bring with me. I'm the storm you couldn't see. Sealbreaker, scream my name. Tear the sky, unleash the flame. Past is gone, soul remains. Blood will wash away their chains. Sealbreaker, no more lies. Truth is forged where silence dies. Let them beg, let them run. The storm has only just begun. No more cage, no more sleep. I've come to take what they won't keep. Sealbreaker, born to burn. Ashes rise, the old will turn. Strike by strike, line by line. I end their fate and claim what's mine. Sealbreaker, unleashed. Lanterns of the forgotten glow, guiding me through winds that blow. You never left, you just became the ache that echoes through my name. Flicker slow, I still know. I touch the smoke that once was skin. It wrapped around where you had been. And though the flame is long gone cold, your breath still sings between the folds. I close my eyes, you're not so far. A shadow near the closing scar. You never said goodbye out loud. Your breath still sings between the folds. I close my eyes, you're not so far. A shadow near the closing scar. You never said goodbye out loud. But silence speaks beneath the shroud. Lanterns of the forgotten glow. Through the dark they softly show that love outlives the flesh sharp beneath the skies. Every bloom a fragile dare to live, to break, to even care. You said I shimmered like the spring, but never asked what cold I bring. Behind the grace, beneath the pink, my roots were deeper than you think. Can't erase. Roots may twist and branches bend, but I am bloom that won't pretend. Shinobu cries above the burn while I wait for no Beneath the Sakura Storm I rise. Wind and color blind your eyes. Taiko echoes in my soul. As petals drift I take control. Hear me roll. Beneath the Sakura Storm I rise. Painted rage in pink disguise. Koto trembles, Taiko screams. This storm is more than pretty dreams. I am the blue. Petals fall and fade from sight, but I still burn in morning light. Strike! Through silence, breath held tight. Eyes locked in the edge of night. Oath is carved in blood and skin. This war begins from deep within. Ash to ash, vow to steal. Wounds are truth that never heal. In the shadow rise, we draw no breath. Dance with fate between love and death. Honor's edge, so cold, so tight. I strike for silence, I strike for right. One clean step and hearts divide. Shadows cling where secrets hide. My name erased from every scroll, but still I carry the silent soul. What was love is now disguise. I've seen through all your crimson lies. In the shadow rise, we walk alone, wearing scars like sharpened stone. Blade or throat, truth ignites, no light remains lost. In the hush of dawn I stand, petals swirling from my hand. Blood and beauty side by side, I was born to never hide. Silk and silence wrapped my fate. Still, I cut through doubt and hate. Every step an unseen scar, every breath a distant star. Do you see the war I wage? Soft hands curled in quiet rage. Through the mask I feel it still. Peaceful heart, unbroken will. I bloom with blades inside my veins. Dance through fire, break the chains. In the chaos I remain. Love and fury in my name. In my name. Cold winds howl, but I won't kneel. Grace is sharper than your steel. Ghosts may follow where I roam, but my roots are carved in stone. Hear the echo through the haze. Memories that never fade. Breathe the pain, but let it mold. Ashes turning into gold. I bloom with blades inside my veins. Dance through fire, break the chains. In the chaos I remain. Love and fury in my name. You thought I'd fall beneath the weight. Oh, but silence taught me how to wait. From petals burst a sharpened scream. I am the thunder in your dream. I bloom with blades inside my veins. Dance through fire, break the chains. In the chaos I remain. Love and fury in my name. Love and fury in my name. The blossom meets the blade. That's where I'll always stay. Now, breathe through blood, I rise in dust. Steel brown soul, I kill or trust. Sworn in silence, born in scars. We don't kneel beneath our stars. Call my name, I won't flinch. Every strike is payback, inch by inch. Crimson oath, blade my hand. War is my name, I make my stand. Cut through fate, shatter the lie. I was forged to fight and die. Crimson oath, scream through pain. Lose it all, but I remain. No regrets, no sacred peace. Only war and no release. I fall with pride. Warriors don't run, we ride. Crimson oath, blade my hand. War is my name, I make my stand. Cut through fate, shatter the lie. I was forged to fight and die. Crimson oath, scream through pain. Lose it all, but I remain. No regrets, no sacred peace. Only war and no release. Blood is red, but my soul is black. I strike ahead, never turning back. Crimson oath, born of night. I burn the wrong, I break the right. Ash to sky, steel to skin. I was always death within. Crimson oath ends with me. I was just a shadow breathing in the night, chained by silence, swallowed by the light. Footsteps fade like echoes in my mind. All the lies you gave, I leave behind. I held the fire in my hands, burning scars you never understand. My name forgotten in your game, but I won't be the same. I scream through the storm like a crimson vow. With the Shamisen's cry, I break out now. No more tears for the ghost you made. I'm reborn from the ash, unafraid. Moonlight paints my sorrow on this stage, bleeding truth between the lines of rage. Your voice, a whisper drowned in shame, but I rise with nothing left to tame. I carve my pain into the strings, let the shakuhachi echo everything. My silence once a cage, now it roars like a blade. I scream through the storm like a crimson vow. With the Shamisen's cry, I break out now. No more tears for the ghost you made. I'm reborn from the ash, unafraid. Moonlight paints my sorrow on this stage, bleeding truths between the lines of rage. Your voice, a whisper drowned in shame, but I rise with nothing left to tame. I carve my pain into the strings, let the shakuhachi echo everything. My silence once a cage, now it roars like a blade. I scream through the storm like a crimson vow. The soul left in me won't fade. It breaks like glass inside the shade. You spoke, then vanished, left your breath. I carry it through every death, still in me. The world forgot you far too fast, but every word you said still lasts. It hums inside my broken bone. Your voice, the only thing I've known. I never asked for you to stay, but didn't think you'd melt away. Now silence wraps around my skin and sings the song you burned within. The sound you left in me won't fade. It's carved in me like war and blade. Not memory, it's stitched in fire. A ghost that hums in every wire. Till me. The world forgot you far too fast, but every word you said still lasts. It hums inside my broken bone. Your voice, the only thing I've known. Still in me. I never asked for you to stay, but didn't think you'd melt away. Now silence wraps around my skin and sings the song you burned within. The sound you left in me won't die. It hides you did not. I watered every buried thought. Yet you chose light that spoke too loud and left my world without a sound. You never asked, I never gave, and still the flowers bowed and waved. Dust on her lantern, still she walks through empty rooms and silent talks. A fire once lit, now buried deep, but what she burned, she chose to keep. Alone, not weak. Her name was never carved in gold. No statue raised, no glory told. But she held storms inside her breath and smiled when silence offered death. He never begged, she never cried. She danced when all the stars had died. The moon could never steal her face. It only traced her fading grace. She never begged, she never cried. She danced when all the stars had died. The moon could never steal her face. It only traced her fading grace. Dust on her lantern, still she glows. Not for the world, but what she knows. Each step she takes, unmarked, unseen, leave trails of thunder in between. She won't retreat. Dust on her lantern, let her be a flicker shaped by history. She loved, she fought, she bore the flame and walked away without a name. She burned complete. Let her pass, let her fade. She was the storm you never made. I wore the guilt like woven thread, but I am more than disappear, but my scream is all you hear. I am thunder carved in stone. This broken flight is mine alone. Wings once torn, now redefine. This fall was always meant to shine. But never saw what burned inside. 1,000 words I never spoke still blaze behind the ash and smoke. You thought you left me there to break, but some of us were born to ache. I stitched my calm with every scar and let you think I stayed afar. Scent of the silent flame remains. No cry, no fight, no bitter chains. I walked away, but in my chest a blaze that never came to rest. Still I burn. My voice became the breath you feared, a silence too precise, too clear. You mocked the way I wouldn't speak, but now it's all you hear each week. I wear the peace you thought was real, but underneath the steel can feel. No vengeance here, no curse, no claw, just presence shaped by sacred law. Scent of the silent beyond control. Chains of longing, silk and steel. You're the wound I crave to feel. In your arms I lose my name, yet I do it all again. Crimson whisper, don't let go, even if the truth won't show. Hold me under, let me drown. You're the queen, I wear the crown.